Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for joining us for our next product demo. This morning, we're joined by Mapa Professional, who've been designing protective gloves for professionals since 1949. The mission of the company set itself is to be the leading player on the high-quality protective gloves market. Thanks to innovation, the high-tech nature of its products, the effectiveness of its distribution, and the understanding of the needs of end users. Today, they'll be showcasing their new range of Resicomfort gloves that provide superior comfort and breathability, as well as excellent durability due to the innovative high-performance Mapa Nitrile Foam coating. Following their video, I'll be putting your questions to Neil Owen from Mapa in the live Q&A. I'm really looking forward to that. So make sure that you pop any questions in the top right-hand corner in the Q&A box. We look forward to coming back for that live Q&A and enjoy the presentation.
Hello. So, Mapa Spontex is a global player in both cleaning and the gloves market. Mapa Spontex is a subsidiary actually of Newell Brands, but has been producing cleaning products since 1932 and synthetic gloves since 1948, with nearly 3,000 employees globally. So a lot of experience gained in that time, along with credibility for some really innovative products. Mapa Professional, who are here today, are a global manufacturer of hand protection with a strong global presence and a head office in Paris, but with satellite organisations all over the world. And our UK office is based in Worcester. We distribute our products directly from France to our key partners, but our UK support and sales staff are all based here in the UK and all over the UK for the sales teams. Now, R&D is really important. It's a main focus, and with sites in Europe and in other continents, and an application lab completely dedicated to testing above and beyond the normal standard tests associated with our products and the industry to ensure quality and premium performance. Now, most of our manufacturing is based in Malaysia under strict corporate and social legislation, which enables us to bring innovation in concept, in product, and of course in our commitment for reduction in packaging, alongside other initiatives to support sustainability and other key aspects for our CSR focus. And we have a broad range of hand protection covering liquid proof, chemical, thermal, cut, mechanical handling, critical environments, and of course disposable gloves. But it makes us one of the few manufacturers that cover such a wide range of products, with the emphasis of offering comfort, dexterity, durability, and the correct levels of protection for the task in hand. Now, whilst we have much investment in our marketing, sales and customer services, it is the real world of trialling the gloves on hands that proves the most success. Now, our investment in the technology gives the user the best surprise in a balance of comfort, quality, and overall performance. So, take us up on our offer of actually trialling the gloves on our hands, and we believe you will feel the difference. And in this case, size really does matter. So our range of sizes should meet your expectations too, as we have products from extra small to extra large. Now in this video, you will see examples from our new range, but please do come to us for all your hand protection needs, as we would genuinely like to help you and look forward to speaking with you in due course. Thank you.
Eric Bonnard, coordinateur HSE Airbus Helicopters. Chez Airbus Helicopters, nous avons à cœur de fournir à nos clients des produits de très haute qualité. Nos métiers nous demandent de réaliser des tâches d'une très grande précision, sans compromettre le confort et la sécurité de nos opérateurs.
Hello, I would like to introduce you to our newest range of mechanical gloves, Mapa Resicomfort. With all our expertise and reliable usage tests, we have designed this new range with a coating formulation that maximises comfort while offering the utmost resistance without ever compromising on protection. The coating consists of a combination of nitrile foam and sandy nitrile, which enhances durability and provides the wearer with excellent grip. This new coating lasts twice as long than other comparable gloves on the market today, meaning better cost savings for you and your business and less glove waste. We have created this range of gloves to offer optimal comfort for the wearer, and with this in mind, these protective gloves are gauge 15, a lightweight liner that will help prevent hand fatigue amongst your workforce. And from internal studies, Mapa Resicomfort gloves are 15% thinner than other gloves on the market. We want our gloves to feel like a second skin, giving the wearer the best dexterity at the fingertips and greater suppleness and flexibility, while making sure we provide the best hand protection. In this range you will find 3 mechanical handling gloves and cut protective gloves from ISO 13997 level A to level E. At Mapa Professional, we pride ourselves in our testing facilities and abilities with our own fantastic R&D team by going further than just the EN and ISO standards. Whether it be for EN 388 mechanical hazards, an extra test for abrasion results, or for EN ISO 374-1 for chemical protection, providing you with the information on which glove is better for certain chemicals. We'll always share our technical data with you. We test all of our gloves in real-life applications in our labs, from grip and proofness, dexterity tests, and measures of breathability, so we can make sure we provide a solution to every hand that works.
For further information on our products, why not visit our website, mapa-pro.co.uk. Here you can find full information on the full range of gloves that we supply for cut, chemical, handling, thermal and critical environment. You have all the technical information on our gloves, including the certificates of conformity. You can browse by the type of glove that you might need, the industry that you're in, the type of chemical that might be handled. Here there are plenty of options to find the right glove to fit. You can download brochures and catalogues. You can search for one of our distributor partners in the UK and Ireland who stock and supply all of our products. There's access to documentation and legislative glove standards. If you're not sure about what a particular standard means, there's information here where you can educate yourself. We have a proud heritage and a lot of technical know-how going back to 1948. Our mission is to protect the well-being of the people who use our gloves. We pride ourselves on understanding the needs of our customers, and we're continuously innovating to meet the expectations of both our customers and the market. We have our own manufacturing facilities to ensure that our products are high quality. Please get in touch and see how we can help you, your business and your employees stay safe. Mapa Professional, a glove for every hand that works.
Welcome back, guys, and thank you so much to Mapa for a fab presentation. Don't forget to post those questions in the Q&A tab. Don't be shy. It's now my pleasure to be chatting to Neil Owen from Mapa. Neil, it's great to see you. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you, Jo. Good morning.
Morning. I'm enjoying your gloves in the background behind you. Very good product placement.
It's good positioning.
It is.
Shame I haven't got a wider screen.
Well, we're all upgrading as we go, aren't we?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So thanks so much for joining us for the Q&A. Now, how long typically will a pair of gloves last in a harsh environment?
On the Mapa Resicomfort, what we've done after innovating this glove and the tests that we've done and the environments that we recommend these gloves for, a lot of people are used to wearing polyurethane gloves. What we can see is our Resicomfort gloves with the nitrile foam with the sandy finish could last around 10 days, but it depends again on the application, on the processes that the gloves are being used against. If there's a lot of abrasion, then it shortens the life of the glove, but versus PU, around about 10 days.
That's pretty good, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where the name comes from, Resicomfort, the resistance that the coating's got. But with that as well, the person who's wearing the gloves, obviously they're getting more out of a glove because of the cost of gloves as well. But also it's better for the environment because there's less gloves being used, less going into landfill.
Yeah, which we are all trying to do, which is fantastic as a company. Thank you for doing that. So do any of your range also offer protection from, say, strikes and impact?
Not this range. This range is purely from handling, mechanical handling, all the way up to cut protection level E. It's got the cut protectiveness there, but impact, we have got other gloves that offer that protection from impacts and strikes, and you can find them on our website or get in touch with us.
Yeah, fantastic. So how important is it that everybody needs their own pair of gloves that fit well and that are well maintained?
To have your own gloves, it's with the size, and everyone's hands are different, is to find a glove that fits you, so you get the best dexterity, the best comfort, especially with COVID around as well, that they're your gloves. With gloves as well, you can sanitize the coating of the gloves to add more protection, but to make sure that you've got the right feel, that with your hands, they're your tools when you're working away, is to protect those. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend sharing gloves.
No, I don't think I'd want to either, to be honest, even before COVID. So how effective are your gloves in handling heat? To an extent, are they resistant to high temperatures?
Now, with this Resicomfort range, They are EN 407 level 1 for contact heat resistance, so up to 125 degrees Celsius. Obviously, the handling time then, that changes depending on which glove in that range you go for. But we have got a range of thermal gloves that go up to 250 degrees Celsius. So that's stepping away from the Resicomfort range. So whether you're working where you're handling hot parts, but you need level 2, we've got that. Whether you need cut protection or you need chemical protection, there's different risks with thermal as well that go hand in hand, excuse the pun. But again, we could talk to you about the different thermal risks. You know, if we could come out and do site surveys, review what the risks are, and point you in a direction of what's the best hand protection for you.
And that's definitely the road to go, isn't it? Because if you're unsure in any way, you're better off making sure by having a good discussion about it and getting everything checked out rather than investing in something that's not right for your business.
Definitely.
Brilliant. So do your gloves have an average lifespan before becoming unusable? We've kind of touched on this already, haven't we?
Yeah, it's again depends on the application, and that's why I'd always recommend if a business is comfortable with us doing a site surveys, coming out and looking what you're doing, what you need hand protection for, and we can point you in the right direction of which glove will be the best that's going to last as well. As I said in the earlier question with the Resicomfort range, we've designed this glove so you get better durability out of the coating, because with protective gloves for mechanical handling, the coating does wear away eventually on any application. So it's making sure the end user, the wearer of that glove, is getting the best out of that coating, because at the end of the day, that is what's protecting your fingers and the palm of your hands.
Fantastic. So do these, I mean, we live in a world now where touchscreen devices are everywhere. You know, we really want to have that connectability, don't we? So do these types of gloves work on all types of touchscreen devices?
Yes. On the gloves, I've just put one on now. The touchscreen ability comes from the forefinger and the thumb. As you know, if we're working on our smartphones or working on a tablet as well, we always use our forefinger and our thumb to move around on there, unless you're a really fast typer, but it is just the thumb and the forefinger. But they'll work on, from what we've seen, the tests that we've done with our R&D team, it's on any type of touchscreen.
Brilliant. So what protection do you recommend for handling glass material?
What we've seen in the glass industry is because of obviously the weight of the product that it holds in. So it's always a high cut protection that companies need, from around cut level D to cut level F. With the Resicomfort range, we go up to cut level E, which is 1 Newton short of getting to cut level F, but also as well to make sure that there's a good grip. Obviously, for example, handling sheets of glass, operators need to have a good grip. And again, with the Resicomfort gloves, there's a sandy finish, so it gives that grip when you're holding a product. But yeah, it's all what we see is always high cut protection. Even with companies that are producing bottles, they always go for cut level C upwards in there. So it's the old cut level 5 that we would suggest.
Fantastic. So where can we find information about standards?
That's easy. If you go to our website, so that's mapa-pro.co.uk. Go through all the products. It's a really easy website to use. Once you click on a product, there's an arrow right next to the picture that will drop down. It will give you, for example, if it's a chemical glove, all of our chemical tests, or the EN388 information that you need, conformity, all the standards are there. And if there's something else that you need, that's what we're here to do and to help. For example, I mentioned chemical. We've got a great team over in Beauvais in France that specialise in chemical, that if you need chemical protection, you're not sure, if you send us the cast number, you know, we've got a database over 100,000 different cast numbers for gloves, so we can point you in the right direction.
And I presume they can download from there.
Yes, it's
down.
Sorry, yeah,
back up and yeah,
it's all downloadable. Again, if there's a product, for example, that has got thermal protection and it's not got the thermal curve on there, they can always come to us and we can get that for them as well.
Great stuff. So can you please expand a little bit more on your Resicomfort range being cut resistant?
Right, so with the Resicomfort range, there are 7 gloves in there. We've got 3 handling gloves at cut level A, So that would be for operations where there's no real cut risks. If there's a light scratch, or if you're working with, for example, cardboard, and cardboard cuts, they do sting.
Yeah,
That's
they
fine.
do.
Paper cuts are the worst,
They
especially
are.
when you're eating salt and vinegar crisps afterwards. But we go from level A to level E. So ISO 13997 is the new cut standards, and that's how we measure our gloves with the Newton force. So what we would say where there's a minimal risk of cut protection is to go for cut level B, which is the old cut level 3. And then with Crytex 643, Crytex 644, Crytex 645 goes from C to E. So if you're in an area or an application where there's a high risk of a cut, that's where we point out cut level E. But again, it's always good to talk to us so we understand the application and we can point you in a direction of what the best cut protection is. But if you look on our website and you look for one of our cut products, we're always transparent with our tests and what the Newton results were from the test from ISO 13997.
Fantastic. Well, how should the gloves be stored to ensure that they work optimally?
For these sorts of gloves, again, always a dry environment. If you're looking at something like chemical gloves, liquid proof gloves, or disposable gloves, we always say keep them in a dark, cool, dry place away from any light. Again, it depends on the glove and the application, but these just keep them in a clean, dry place and they'll be fine.
Great stuff. So how would you best advise on sanitation of the gloves?
Is sanitize it. Again, come to us for more information. We've got guidelines and we've also got white papers on that as well. Is to sanitize, rub it into the same way that you're washing your hands. And now we've all been guided over the last 18 months.
Happy birthday.
Yes, sing happy birthday with some sanitizer and make sure it's a similar way of how we're told to wash our hands, and then keep them in a dry place to dry. And that's an easy way of doing it.
What response have you had from the market so far?
In terms of the Resicomfort,
Yeah.
really, really good. People love the comfort, they love the dexterity. I've got one on as I've shown before, but the breathability, it does feel like a second skin for a mechanical handling glove. And that's whether you're wearing cut level A to cut level E. We've produced these gloves to make sure that the user gets the best, the best comfort, the best dexterity, and have that feel. And there's, we've all had different gloves, whether it's, in the winter where you can't feel things, you feel uncomfortable, you feel sweaty on your hands. That's when we want to strive for the best gloves in the market for the applications that these gloves suit as well. So we've had some really good feedback. A lot of samples have gone out, not just in the UK, but across Europe or globally as well. And really good feedback. We're always looking for the next stages of improvements with these gloves as well. Of what else can we do to add to it?
Fantastic. So I just wondered, you're obviously always innovating, always trying to see gaps in the market and kind of push forward. Is there anything exciting that might be coming out? Am I allowed to know anything?
We're looking at various things. One of the things with us at Mapa Spontex, and the environment, is a key part for everybody. It's a key topic that's discussed everywhere. That's something that I know the R&D are looking into. What can we do to make sure that we've got a proper sustainable product that we can put out to the market? I'm not saying that's going to come tomorrow or the next year, but I know that the R&D team are looking for the future of what can we do to play our part. So that's what we're doing. There are other gloves coming. We've got another Cut B PU glove coming out soon. New cut protective sleeves are coming out very soon. We've got in the next 4 weeks a really heavy duty cut protective glove, which is perfect for the likes of automotive or aerospace, or where there's some thermal protection needed as well. So we've got products coming out every year. Our R&D team and our brand team are extremely busy, but we feed back as well to those. So working out in the field and talking to end users, talking to distributors of what the market's doing and where it's changing. For example, the electrification of cars, the way the automotive sector works at the moment, that's changing forever. So we've got to move with those times with our innovations of gloves, but we're always on it.
Well, it's really great to hear, Neil, and it's fantastic to hear about the sustainability pledge as well. So well done, and thank you for your time today. So thank you,
Thank you.
all of you, for joining us this morning. If you want to find out more about the products discussed, you can book a meeting with Neil or anybody from Mapa from their exhibitor booth. Otherwise, we'll be back at 11:30 with another product demo from Petzl. We hope to see you there.